have the great pleasure to introduce Yakir Golan, who's...
Pleasure to be here.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thanks for taking the time from your busy day. I know Cybertech is a really busy time of the year. Is this your first time in New York for Cybertech?
Yeah, Cybertech in New York is the first time. I've been to many other events around the world, but excited to get back.
So,
meetings.
Yeah, it's amazing. And I wish you could, turn the camera around and see the view here. You can see the harbor, the Hudson, and the aircraft carrier, which is also a museum. So maybe you can give us a quick idea of what you're responsible for, why you're here, and what excites you about the event.
Awesome. So I'm, as said, I'm Yakir Golan. I'm the founder and the CEO of Kovrr. We're a cyber risk modeling firm based out of Israel, basically providing cyber risk quantification solution to enterprises and worldwide insurers. Excited to be here after a long time meeting face-to-face people. We had great experience with the Cybertech events in the past, and it's a pleasure to be here and meet people.
So, we're coming out of a major pandemic, right? A lot of things changed due to the fact that people had to work from home, and they had to, create applications that had internal access to external. We've seen a lot of movement in the cybersecurity industry to protect everything outside the organization. And then, despite all of that, there's still a lot of ransomware, a lot of incidents that we see all the time. So how do you specifically address some of those concerns right now that are coming up?
Yeah, it's a very solid question, and we're seeing that big time, from our clients' prospect. The ransomware, I would call it even a pandemic. It's big time in insurance, big time in cyber insurance. What we are helping insurance companies and enterprises basically put a dollar value by scenarios, whether it's a ransomware scenario, whether it's a denial of service, privacy, some others. And we help them to understand what's the potential financial loss and then drive their decisions how to mitigate it.
So what's interesting is cyber insurance is not new, right? It's been around for a long time. But you hear on the news that companies are reluctant to have it because sometimes the insurance companies are pushing back on the coverage. And then, as you mentioned, sometimes you don't know what to cover and how much of the coverage you need to get. So, in your experience and expertise, what is currently driving the cyber insurance market right now?
I would say that it's exciting time for a modeling vendor like ourselves, because we get to a point that there is a real capacity constraints in the market, meaning the demand from the enterprise side, from the business side is much higher than what can be provided. If you go to big companies and ask them how much cover they want, it's beyond whatever they can get in the market. And so for us now, it's exciting. It's a time that we can help both the insurance, reinsurance brokers, and the businesses, big enterprises mainly, put the dollar value, understand what's the risk, help them on one side to the insurers, understand which business is interesting to get in their portfolio, which business is, I would say, proper correlation, the risk mitigation they already have in their portfolio. Mm-hmm. On the other side, to the enterprise, help them understand big time where's their exposure.
Right. And it's also interesting, for the longest time, if I take the example of vehicles, right? Vehicles didn't have seatbelts for the longest time, and yet they were going over 60 miles an hour. And then the insurance company decided that in order for you to insure your car and get maybe a better premium, you had to put in certain controls on the vehicle. So is that also the case right now for cybersecurity?
I think it's not there yet, but definitely it's I would say awesome analogy, and that's where the market is going. If you ask me longer run, I believe that it will come to, I would say, adaptive policies. If you're doing bad, you will get a fine. If you're doing well, you get nice promotions around it. Definitely, we're seeing a lot of progressive thinkers in the market stating that's the path they want to go, but it's not there yet. There's still way to go.
And last question, if we continue the analogy of vehicles, a lot of times people do, they get into a fender bender, a small crash or something that, only costs a couple $1,000 to fix, and they decide not to claim due to the fact that the coverage will decrease and the premium will increase the following year. What's your take on that? Are companies doing the same for the cyber insurance?
I would say in cyber it's a bit more challenging, because in some cases, yes, indeed, they are taking consideration. I'm talking about the business and the insurance, whether they need to, if it's not a big event, whether they need to file a report about it, because they understand definitely now when the cyber insurance market is very much hardening, pricing going up dramatically, coverage being reduced. They think twice if they want to say that out loud, that they have an event, and they basically, I would say, looking on the potential financial impact and according to that, understand and making their calculation whether it's worth it or not.
Awesome. Yakir, it's been a real pleasure having you here. Looking forward to maybe hanging out after hours today.
Awesome, thank you. Pleasure.
Great meeting in person.